Hello there, you're welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to take you through how to use the expression tags in SSIS packages or control flow. In your previous version of SSIS, you probably need to write .NET programming language to be able to manipulate your variables. However, with the expression tags available in the SQL Server Integration Services, it's kind of minimize your process of manipulating data. So I'm going to take you through how you can use expression tags in SSIS. I'm just going to create a new package and name it lab1. Just going to rename that, give it a name, lab1. And what we need to do here before we create expression and also continue with our discussion, we need to create some variables. And how do we do that? Right, just on the control flow, right click there and you select variable. And right at the bottom there, you see that the variable pane is out, and I'll click on one of them, give it one of the variable, give it a name. So give it a loop and give it leave the data type the way it is. I'll create another variable and call it, this here I want to give it a value, and this value I'm going to give it value of 8, right? And I leave it that way. Okay, value of 8. Now I want to get my SSI toolbar back, and I want to get a for loop container where I want to loop my expression. I'm going to iterate a certain process here. Now I'll edit that and put some set some properties based on the variable I've created. I want to set this property to the initial expression. I want to give it to set it to be equal to 0, and the evaluation expression I want to set it to be less than 5, and the assigned expression I want to give it this to be equals to +1. Right, for loop expression is set, and there we are. Just try to show you something right in the expression, the variables created earlier on. If I click on the expression box, you see in the expression builder, it brings about, you can see there, you can see the variables that we created earlier on, the user and the value. So we're going to come back to these later on as we get on our tutorial. I'll just click OK just for you to have a look where it is. Yeah, we don't have that for now. I will leave it for where it is now. Now I'm just going to expand, just adjust my for loop container a little bit. Now I want to get expression tags from the SSIS toolbox and insert it in there. Alright, need to adjust that. Now here we are. The variable we created, stem variable we created earlier on. We want to give this some value. Now you can drag it, or you type that if you want. What you want to do is to add that up and say that is plus initial. There. And that expression is sort of very simple, just a basic way to show you how the expression tags is used, and use the expression builder as well. Then you click on OK. Now if I right click this to run my package, you'll see it work, but all the package will run and I will say it's successful. But with this, you might not necessarily know what's going on behind the scene. So while this is in the debug mode, I want to edit the breakpoint to see what's been going on behind the scene. Right, I'll just enable break at the beginning of every iteration. I'll select that. I'll click on OK. Now what I need to do is I want to see what's been going on. So I go to debug mode, Windows, and go to local. Right. Then whilst I'm here, I want to really see what's going on. I'll refresh that. Okay. I'll start the process. Now it's running now. Now I want to locate the variables I created earlier on. I kind of show you exactly what's going on behind the scene. Notice we created two variables. That user int loop, which was set the initial value to be 0, and initial value, initial variable, and initial value was 8. Now we'll see what's going to happen as I refresh this. You realize that that changes to 1, and if I refresh it again, that changed, the value changed to 9. I refresh it again, that changed to 3 and 11. So as it loops through the expression, you see what goes on behind the scene. And that's a simple way of using expression tags in SSIS. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.